Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are starting a new series for the game Stranded Alien Dawn, and we will be playing their latest release, Desertum. So let's get started folks, and I hope you will enjoy every minute of this and more. We'll go on the new game and we'll select the new region that has been released, Desertum, which is a hot desert dominated by dunes, oases and dry riverbeds. There are 3 new moons which have been introduced as part of the release. The moon Jason, which sends tough challenges but provides time to prepare for them. The moon Nyx, which is the goddess of night and governs everything that lurks in the dark, be it a thought, an action or a demon. And the moon Chaos. At the beginning there was chaos, everything out of the chaos, and we will return to chaos. For this gameplay, I'm thinking that we will select the Moon Chaos. It will bring in some randomness to the game, which will be interesting for us to look after. So let's go with that. For the seed, I will be going with a community recommendation by the name Eisenherz. There are a couple of game rules that have been introduced as well. Peace first, where you can disable aggressive animal attacks, and random survivors, where you will get random survivors. The game will pick some survivors for you. However, as a bonus, all the survivors who are capable of combat will have a railgun sniper. And this is a huge bonus because railgun sniper is a really good weapon to have, especially early on in the game. However, this is a mid and end game weapon as well. Maybe if you will like the series, I will create or I will run another series with random survivors. But for now, we will make our selections for the survivors. So with those settings, we will go to the next section where we have our selection of survivors. So we can select 4 survivors. And the game has suggested us a few of them, but that's not what we'll go for. While this is a very good interface to look at different survivors, understand what their characteristics are, what their skill sets are, what their traits are, I find it difficult to remember them and especially very difficult to compare them. So let me share the Excel sheet which I have created to make this task a bit easier. So this Excel sheet, it has the list of all the survivors in the game, their sex, age, traits, and their skill sets. Now the way I use this sheet is that I sort these skill sets by the numbers as well as by interest. So if you see this parenthesis, every negative sign means that the person is not interested in that particular skill. For example, Annette is not interested in combat. This plus sign means that the survivor is interested in that skill. I like to have some of the survivors who are interested in certain skills because you will see in the game it will give them happiness bonus, and happiness is a big thing, a big part of this game. The X means that they are disinterested, which means they will learn it up to certain level, but after that they will leave it. They will not improve on that any further. So with that in mind, I have done some numbers. I wanted to find a balance between different skill sets as well. So I'll go with my selections for this particular series. I'm not saying this is the best selection, but this is a good balanced selection for me to play this game. So we'll play with Ken, who is good in combat and is interested in crafting. We'll go with Quinn, who is good at intelligence and is very good at construction. And if he's not disinterested, it means that he will improve as well. Rita, who will be our cook and our farmer, and Samantha, who has interest in construction but will mainly be our intelligence person, which means all the researches and observations. So with that selection. Let's move back to the game and we'll make these selections into the game. Great. So we have Ken, Gwen, Rita, and Samantha. There is one additional challenge which we have taken upon with selecting Samantha, is that she is a vegetarian and she refuses to eat meat up to an extent where she will die but not eat meat. So yeah, that was a challenge. When I was playing offline, there was a scenario. I thought that maybe if she's hungry enough, she will try a few meats or something like that, but that didn't happen and she died while sleeping. So it's a warning. And being in Desertum region, I think where there will be very less flora and fauna, this might become a challenge. And I'm happy to take this challenge. I think this will make the game more interesting. So we have Chaos Moon, which will add randomness to our gameplay, and we have Samantha, who is a pure vegetarian who refuses to eat meat. And with that, I think we have a very good game on our hand. So let's get started, folks. That's a back crash. Okay, all our survivors are safe except for Samantha, who is crying. And this is what happens when we don't take care of the happiness as well. So there will be breakdowns and stuff which will happen to our survivors. So we'll have to make sure that they're happy while they are trying to escape from this planet. Oh, the seed is beautiful. I think I need to thank the community for recommending this particular seed. It's really beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful seed I have ever played on this game. And it's interesting to have such a large water body in a desert region as well. So yeah, that will be interesting. And I've not seen so much of greenery in the previous seeds as well. So which means we'll have a change in strategy. We can apply a different strategy. Okay, great. So let's quickly see what all things we have on this particular seed. So if I do a quick selection, we have some insects, debris, cacti, giant grass, tall grass. Okay, cool. The reason why I was making a quick selection is because there are certain plants which are very important for survival for Samantha, who is a vegetarian. So yeah, we'll be exploring those first, just so that we are making sure that she has something to eat. Quickly, yeah, there are interesting rock, shiny rock. Yeah, it's a pretty good seed actually. We have tube plants, some other plants, cotton and everything. Yeah, clothing and everything is easy. There's one plant which I'm very interested to find, which is literally the main plant on which the vegetarians will survive, and I'm not able to find it. These are some interesting animals which have been introduced as part of this Desertum update. Fantastic. Good to have a look at them. What a vast map this is. Oh my god. We have some real good vegetation on this seed. Okay, that's great. But the one which I'm trying to find, I'm not able to find so far. And that will make things very, very challenging for us. Let's quickly, here they are. Yep. So these are the main food for the vegetarians here, the rounded cactus. Okay. So this literally will be one of the first thing we will explore, other than some of the other things which are required for certain researches to happen early in the game. We find it here as well. Okay, that's good. So let's start with some actions there. It's a pretty good seed. I think it gives us a good place where we can set up the colony here. It will be a fantastic lake or river view from here on. So yeah, very pristine, very costly society, if I can say. Okay, cool. So let's get started, folks. There are a few things which we need to take care of to start with. One is the activities, and the reason why we have selected these survivors is so that we can balance out these activities between them. And the other thing would be your schedule. So the schedule means we can basically tell when to do what for these survivors. So let's set up the schedule first. I think we will give them 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Yep. Then they will wake up, they can relax a bit, and then they can do anything for the next hour. From 6 to 8 o'clock in the night, they are supposed to work. And I always add an hour or two in between for relaxation or doing anything. So maybe I'll do that here. So they can relax here and they can do anything. So they get good 6 hours of work in the morning and 7 hours of work in the second half. So total 13 hours of work, which is good to start with. We'll see. We'll keep changing. These things are not set in stone, folks. As things progress, this game asks us to adapt according to the change in the needs. It also depends on how many survivors we get in our expeditions and everything. So now we'll go to the activities. This is a good one. And I will go with some of the initial setups which I do. I'll go with advanced priorities. So healing, good. Handling is important, otherwise we'll do all the good things for nothing. Nothing will move from one place to another. Ken will be hunting things for us. Samantha is the backup. Samantha will do the harvesting as well because she has interest in farming. Oh no, she doesn't. Okay, Rita has interest in farming. That's fine. Rita is already our designated cook, which is a full-time work. Let's see. I think we'll put Samantha as a backup. We don't have anyone else who can farm, but she's not disinterested. Samantha is not disinterested, which is good. We'll go with Ken for our cutting preferences. Rita is our farmer and our cook. We'll scavenge with help of Ken. I think we'll do mining will be mainly done by Quinn, and cooking will be done by Rita with a backup from Quinn. But I don't think with construction and mining Quinn will get enough time to do any cooking, but that's fine. We'll put the same for Samantha as well. Crafting will not happen very early in the stage, but yeah, let's set the preference as well. Set the priorities. Tailor, again the same thing. Assemble. We'll take help from Rita to observe a few things as well, especially early on in the game. And research will be mostly driven by Samantha. Good. I think I'll put her for observe as well. The reason I don't want to put observe as number 1 is because then the research doesn't happen at all. We'll see. We can manually assign her to observe a few things as well. Cool. Deliver things. Quinn will be leading that, and Rita and Ken will be supporting that. Okay, I think this is a good starting point, guys. Again, this is not set in a stone, and we will adjust as the game progresses. Now, moving on. Where do we want to set up our society? Cool. This is a good place. We can start with some shelter here. Cool. Enough talking. Let's start with things. So you can rotate the building by pressing R and T on the keyboard, and you can rotate the map by pressing Q and E on the keyboard as well. If you want to place multiple objects at the same time, just press Shift and place as many as you want. These guys are often disturbed by each other's activities, or even slightest of the movement disturbs them, but we'll take a chance. Can't help much with those things, yeah. And while we are at it, let's create the storage space as well. So I usually run this kind of a storage space, a lengthier one, so that we don't have to create multiple ones at the same time. This one is not placed correctly. Like this, yeah. Storage, stockpile. Okay, and some beddings for these guys to sleep in. This is a good thing. We can see where the heads are going to be placed, or which way their heads are going to be placed. As always, pressing Shift and constructing multiple versions of the same things. Okay, so we have set our schedule. We have set our priorities for each of the survivors. We have set up some initial structures for our camp as well. And I think that's a pretty decent place where we can start running the game now. The next thing would be to start planning some scavenging. We'll go with these two. Actually, we can go with this one as well. Yep. And we have already set an observe action for the vegetarian thing. Okay, scavenging has started. I would have liked some scrap metal, but that's fine. That's why the game is never the same. Samantha is idling, don't worry. You'll have enough, my friend. Ah, come on. So these, I'm assuming that these tall leafy plants will be the grain which we can plant as well. So Samantha, now you won't be idling because you are our person who will observe and research things. Good. Oh, I really love this seed. What a map. What a beautiful map. Someone has put a lot of thought into it. Great. One thing which I would like in this game, although this is in early access and we will be providing that feedback, is if we can get a log of the activities which are happening right now. So that way we can keep a tab on, you know, which things are in progress and which things are in queue. Otherwise, it's very tough to remember. And there are certain things which we need to take care of. For example, if we put in too many things on observe at the same time, then the survivors, it's not like they will finish one observation and go to the next one. They will try to do all at the same time. So it's like they will do 25% for the first one, then 25% for the second one, so on and so forth. Which makes it very irritating because time is of essence, especially in the beginning. Hey, and I'll put some storage here as well, which actually can be wooden as well. Okay, let's do one thing. There are certain trees and shrubs over here. Let's cut some trees, some bushes and some trees. Yeah, let's get them here as well. Numbing cold in a desert. Hypothermia. Being exposed to low temperatures for a long time will lead to death. Don't worry, we have a plan. Just the first day, folks. Just the first day. I'll be running this game mostly on the highest speed. Otherwise, it gets a bit too slow for my liking. And it keeps us on the tab as well. You know, everything should happen the way it should. Okay, so we are finding good stuff, but that's not the stuff I need right now. I really need them to get some scrap material, please. I think with bushes, the campfire as well, and I want to use some stone. This is a good place because we are finding a lot of things. For example, interesting rock and shiny rock. This interesting rock is ore, and the shiny rock will be used in creation of some electronics. So I can find a lot of stuff very close by. The only thing which I really am dependent on these survivors is scrap material. Quinn is mining. Rita is on tall leafy plant. Samantha is going for she's going for that vegetarian plant. That's fine. We have found some fuel. That's great because we can now research a few things. There's workbench. We can go for a wooden workbench because for some reason I'm not able to find scrap. Grain cob unlocks harvesting of grain and planting of grain cob. This is exactly what we want. Samantha will save you one way or the other. We can't force you to eat meat, but we'll give you plenty of vegetarian options. Now, the next one for observe. Let's see what all we have. Grain crops, palm bushes, palm tree, wide leaf plants. So these will be leaves which can be used for tea. Let's do one thing. First, let's harvest these grain crops. And then let's see if there's anything else which is interesting. Giant grass. Okay, these are hay. Okay, let's observe this. Everyone is working real hard. Ken is on scavenging. Quinn is on transporting and cutting. Rita is planting. And Samantha will be there for harvesting as well as any research and observations. Pretty good. I don't think we can craft anything as of now. Yep. On the science we have research desk. Good. Let's place this one as well. I was so expecting me to develop everything using scrap metal, but yeah, that's what this game brings in. You'll have to adjust with how the game goes. Day 3, guys, come on. We need some scrap so that we can at least make some tent for you. This is the longest I have ever taken to get these tents up and running. Come on, Ken. Come on, come on, come on. Find some scrap, mate. Come on. No queued research. That's fine. We are still exploring a lot of things. Okay. I would have gone with metal refinement, but if you see, we have already found this metal. So we'll adjust again. Lightning rods is probably the first one we can go with. And the long distance has been unlocked for us as well. We'll need cloth and leather. Okay. Interesting. This one, antibiotics. Okay, so to start with, I think we will focus on the safety, the entertainment, and then we'll go with any upgrades. Yeah. So with that in mind, I think antibiotics is a good place to start with. Entertainment and then long distance. And then we'll do spaceship deconstruction. I don't think we will be able to reach that stage so quickly, but let's see. Let's see. We'll still have time to adjust. This is easy meat. Samantha would disagree, but yes. Oh, aggressive animals so early in the game. That's what Chaos Moon brings with it. 24. Oh dear. Okay. And do I have anything? Go for it, mate. Kane? Ken? Not Kane. Ken? Sorry. The football fever. Thinking of Kane instead of Ken. So Ken, you have the laser pistol. I'm not super happy. I would have really wanted a sniper gun over here. But yeah, we have what we have. And we can't allow these guys to reach our base as well. Otherwise, they will just destroy everything. So it can be literally game done and dusted in first 15 minutes. Okay. Mr. Ken, I want to take control of you. And let's have some fun. We'll use these guys to our rescue as well. Like that, yes. Good. Let's hit this guy. Ah, good. Run. Run. Hit and run. Run. Hit and run. Where are those guys? Come on. Hit and run. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. Come on. Good job. Keep hitting. Yeah. Hit it. Okay. We have 5 left. The thing is, we don't have any other weapon as well. So, it is all to Ken on how accurate it could be. Oh my god. Why aren't you accurate, my friend? Good job, you dragon looking animal. I'll know your name sooner rather than later. Come on, save that guy. Save that guy. Come on. Oh. You are such a waste, Ken. Come on. dear. A pistol. And then pathetic work from you, Mr. Ken. Okay, last one, come on. Now you can go back to your tent where someone will come and take care of you, hopefully. Come on, don't sleep, folks. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Your warrior has returned to the abysmal performance. I think we'll need a sniper sooner than later. Ken is not gonna break it for us. Oh dear. Good. So we have researched the lightning rod. I was looking for campfire and then I thought, let's wait for some stone, and then I forgot. That's fine. It all happens. It's a very huge game. Too many things going on at the same time. Oh, I don't really want fuel. I really want some scrap metals, please. If you can. If you may. Wow. Bloated insect. You are bloated, my friend. You are bloated. My friend. Okay, I think we will research. We are researching, but we will observe a few things as well. Early days. Giant grass. We can use this for hay. Okay. Let's go to giant grass. And let's... if I cut it... output when cut is hay. Okay, let's cut it. Cool. Come on, Rita. Come on. Come on, come on. Don't be shy. Come on. Oh, did we get some scrap material? I think we did. Because we got one more building which is ready. And grain cob and giant grass. I don't think I will be planting it for now. Let's wait. Come on. This is our ship. Let's go from here. Nice view. Huh, this map is really awesome. You know what, Ken? If you are all happy, I would really want you to scavenge again. I don't care about these materials. Metal alloys, they are middle to late game things. I want you to scavenge some scrap metal, please. Come on, Quinn. You too. This is a good balance in the activities we have found, I think. Hey, we got scrap metals. Yay. I've never been happier. I've played multiple offline versions of this game. I've never been happier to see scrap metal before. Day 4. Wow. And we don't even have a cause for celebration yet. Good. The temperatures outdoors are 8 degrees. If it gets really cold, then we can place some campfire near their beds. It will be taking some sticks for it to run and some handling time as well. But till we have some buildings ready for these survivors, I think that's a good place. That's a good way to keep them warm, at least while they're sleeping. So it's, if you see, it's going -3 degrees. So I think I will place some campfire for them. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Okay. Rita is getting hypothermic. A cause for celebration. This is what I was waiting for. We can gather around the campfire and celebrate being alive at 7 o'clock in the evening. Great idea, Samantha. Let's do it. And I don't want... but before I do that, okay. I was thinking that I don't want any raw materials or food stuff in this one. But I forgot to construct the storages here. So let's do that first. Do we have enough scrap material now? Or should we go for wood? I think I'll go with scrap for now. I can't just wait for things now. Time is over for waiting for things. And we will need some sticks. So let's cut these guys. And we have some aggressive animals again. Oh dear, this chaos moon is chaotic. As the name says. Okay. Ken. Let's do it again. Although I don't trust you on hitting them the first time. But that's all I can do. Oh, hit. You have again missed it. I knew it. I knew it, mate. I knew it. You are one of the worst shooter I have ever seen. And yeah, Ken is a bit of a psychopath. So he feels happy when he sees death. When he observes death. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Good. And the last one, please. Oh. Yes. Good job. Done. And we can butcher these guys for some insect meat. Let's observe what these twisty plants are. A lot of interesting things around this water area. Giant grass. Okay, we'll try all that. One thing at a time, my friend. One thing at a time. It's all about resource management, time management. And it is very tricky because you literally see so many options on the screen right now. And you feel the urge to just go and explore. But the moment you do that, that makes it very tough. Everything will line up one after the other. Nothing will get done. So yeah, we have to be very precise with what we are doing here. We have researched the musical instruments as well. Fantastic. I'll put things on pause and we'll start to add some of the entertainment items here. This one and didgeridoo, I don't know how to spell that. Okay. We have some shooting ranges as well. In the end, it's a shooting game. We can, yep. I think we have enough scrap metal. So this is your drying rack. Whenever you hunt an animal, you can put the meat for drying and the skin to turn into leather. And one thing is, now that we have this campfire, we can cook the emergency ration. Let's put 5 over there. And we have only identified grain. So let's put a couple of these here as well. As we will discover more and more varieties, we'll get more and more options to cook. We can have a cooking stove as well if we want. And I'll like to place it closer to the storage. Another thing, these guys do like to eat on a table, so that's another thing which is coming up right away. Not too far from the cooking or the storage area. That is a good place. Yeah, stone. Cool. Mr. Quinn. Yep. So the folks have celebrated their survival, which means they are gonna get more and more demanding. They have survived. Oh wow, we have these mushrooms here as well. Okay, we need to observe these. And now this is where, now I don't know how many parallel observations I have set up right now. And this is where I think that log will really help. If I know that I have already selected 2 things to be observed, I will literally just stop there. Or if I want 3 things to be observed at the same time, I will not stop there. So that's a good add-on which we can get as part of this game, and it certainly will go as part of the recommendation from my side. Let me know what you guys think as well. Also folks, this is my first series that I am recording. I have been an avid player. I am a gamer. I keep playing games in different ways, and I just wanted to create this channel to share my thought process with you and get your feedback as to what you think. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? There's something which I can improve on, and at the same time give some entertainment value to you guys as well. So I hope I'll keep bringing these early access games and give you an early view, and as we get more and more releases on, let's say, this game, and if you love this game, then I would definitely prepare another series. But do share your comments, do share your feedback. I'll be learning a lot from you guys. Ken is cutting. Rita is cooking. Samantha and Rita are eating. Okay. So I can see there are 3 things which I have set for observations by the colors of it. 1, 2, and 3. So long distance travel has also been researched, but we need fabrics, and that's why I wanted them to observe this one. It's observed 90%, but I think I'll force them to do that observation, because this is where researchers will take more time, and Samantha will be fully involved in the researches rather than exploring a bit as well, which is important at the early stage. So we have construction basics. I should invest in weaponizing as well, because with the luck I have had in this game so far, I don't think I will be able to scavenge any more guns, let alone be the sniper. Sticks still are there. That should keep everyone happy. Okay. So now we can make meat soup as well. Meat soup. 5 of it. I think I will prioritize vegetarian options first, because yeah, because Samantha will not take anything which is meaty, and just for survival's sake we'll have some emergency ration as well. Good. This is looking good so far. Grain porridge will be a priority. Yeah, good. It's always good to have 2 kitchens running at the same time. Cloth possum. So we have cloth now, and if we harvest it, then we should be able to unlock some more researches. So if we go a bit slow, we can see what these guys are doing. So it's afternoon 1 p.m, which means it's time for them to either de-stress themselves or do anything which they want, which can or cannot be work. Just want to keep the spirits high. So far so good. Day 7 and we are doing really well. I'm hoping that I can lay some foundation for the buildings for these guys, and that should be the end of this particular episode for us. And I will record the follow-up episode shortly. So scavenge. Okay, we can scavenge it 10 times. That's good. I am really interested in some observations now, Samantha. Please finish this off. Okay, this is good. Risk observing. Oh, that's fine. I think we are fine. Sorry, Samantha. You have already researched this guy. When, if you have a moment, please, can you harvest this? Go a bit faster. That's the thing. When you go slow, it's really slow. And at 1 speed, you can literally sleep on it. Come back, nothing would have changed. That's how I feel. A bit of exaggeration, but yeah, not far from truth as well. We are low on the food supplies, which is a worry. Not a big worry, but I'm mostly worried for Samantha to start with. We have 9 grain, 2 meat, and 2 raw insect. Okay. I have not found that camel looking thing wandering in our area. So I do a quick scan. Nah, not a single one. Yeah. Not a single one. Okay. So I think what I will do is I will hunt this guy and these 2 folks here. Oh, slaughter. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Ken is coming to slaughter this guy. Five, 6, 7. Yay! 7 hits. Hunter without ranged weapon. How do I get ranged weapon? You tell me. You tell me. I am doing everything in my power. I think I'll scavenge this old stuff as well. Maybe we'll find something interesting there. Cool. Come on, guys. I really want to put some foundations for the housing. Or maybe that's what we will do in the next video. Let's see how it goes. Have we researched these mushrooms? No, we have not. Huh? They have not been observed at all. Samantha, would you observe this please for me? And I need to ensure that she's annoyed by Rita. Okay. So they're happy eating on the table. Cloth blossom, I think that's a good investment to have. We don't need too much of cotton to start with. So maybe 6x3 or 6x2. And let's go with 6x3 to start with, and then we can reduce the field if we have a surplus. Come on, Quinn, scavenge something for me. Another thing would be to mine the rocks. Because that's what will be used in construction. We are setting up the base for it. What happened to this thing? Oh, 62% only, okay. Glitter cap. It unlocks harvesting of glitter caps, planting, crafting of healing balm, and construction of shroom torches. So this is what I was interested in. Initially, when you don't have investment in electricity, shroom torches are a good way by which you can put some kind of remove some kind of darkness, because these guys sometimes they have some troubles that it's too dark around the area. And mushroom torches are a real easy way to get rid of that discontent. This one, shroom torch. We can farm glitter caps. I'm a bit reluctant into farming these as of now because they take some time in harvesting. Let's see, okay. Oh wait, we'll wait. Okay, and we have these tall grasses as well. Giant grass actually. And there was one more greenery. Giant grass, but we can only cut them for hay. Oh, finally we have these humpy characters whom we can hunt for some meat as well as for some leather. Good. So Ken is finding everything which is not important for now. Good job, Ken. Now go and fetch me some meat, some leather. Dang. See how many hits? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times lucky. Yay. Oh dear. This is painful. Painful to watch. Hot air balloon. Do we need it? Absolutely. Because we'll be going on some expeditions. And what it will do is it will give us an opportunity to scavenge a bit more and with a possibility to find some more survivors. Day 9 is about to end. I think I will call it episode once we are on day 10, guys. So this is the Falling Rescue Pod expedition. Okay. There can be survivors, but our balloon is not ready. Okay. And now you see that expedition is gone. So I should be able to check if there's a time limit to that expedition as well. So I'm just noting these down as some of the feedback we can provide to the developers. A fantastic game. The UI, UX, everything is fantastic. So pleasing on the eye. This map is surreal. It's amazing. Too good for a desert map in my view. Quinn is hungry. Have we found anything else? No, because we have not found any vegetables. So I think at the beginning of day 10, I will ask Samantha to go and observe that cactus looking plant so that we can start harvesting, seeding and harvesting some of those. I think it is very important. The happiness, stressed out, tired, that's fine. That can happen. Drowsy, hungry, drowsy, few fun things to do. Few fun things to do? Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Okay, here's one more. Add this to the list and now you should be happy. Okay. One more thing which I want to do is put this table under the shelter. Yep. And that's where our dartboard will come in. At the back of it. Quinn, you should be constructing this balloon. There could be other survivors, mate. Come on. Food supply is getting low and low. Lo and behold. And I don't think we have found another gun yet. And you don't even have a shirt. Okay, which means we'll need to research tailoring sooner than I thought. Fortification. So I have seen a lot of people creating very early defensive structures. Actually, with this seed, I feel I should be creating one as well. But we'll try to manage without it for as long as we can. Yeah, I've not created a defensive structure earlier than 20-25 days. And we'll see how it goes. We'll adjust. Nothing is written in stone with this game. So oil extraction. It will add some more recipes. This will add some more recipes as well as will give us an option to produce fuel. None of these are too important. Flamethrowers is fine. What can we... I think we'll go with the coffee. Oh, distillation is good. Yes, this is good because it will give one sweet syrup, which is something which Samantha can eat. So yeah, we are trying to mitigate the risk here, guys. Too many risks with this new map and with Samantha not ready to touch even anything related to meat. That's fine. Oh yeah, and we wanted Samantha to be well fed and then on her way to research that thing. Determination somewhat fed. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll take somewhat fed. You will research you will come back super hungry after. Okay. We have unlocked weapon smithing, so that should be good as well. Observe, come on, what happened? Yep, good. I was scared that have I forgot to assign her on observing. Ah, she's there. Researching is number 1, but that's fine. Cool. With weapon smithing, we'll go to crafting of weapons and crossbow. I think we'll need a couple of these as soon as possible. Cool. So one of the things which I play with are these options. So with crossbow, I'm saying that just create 2 crossbows and then get done with it. With the until option, what will happen is we'll create 2 crossbows, and let's say if someone else has taken a crossbow, which means the number of available crossbows reduced to 1, then our crafter will go and create another crossbow. So until means it will maintain the stock at the number which we set. With crossbow, I don't want to maintain a stock because I'm still optimistic that we will be able to find some of the weapons in our expeditions or while scavenging. Fingers crossed. Okay, Ken, what are you doing, mate? You have found another helmet while scavenging. And if you are well fed, then let's go for... Oh, you're ravenously hungry. Have something, mate, and then we'll go for an expedition. He's going to sleep. Fantastic. Risk of meltdown. It was expected. Should I think I'll take the chance. I really need this one to be observed. Oh, fantastic. Done. Come back, Samantha. Rita is cooking some delicious meal for you. There's not enough ration for grain porridge. That's fine. Ken, you are eating. Are you good? Okay. Tired and it's dark. Yeah, this is what I was saying. That it's dark becomes one of the trouble which we can remove by putting those shroom torches. Should I wait for another day for Ken? You know what? I'll send you to expedition now. Enough. Rescue pod. It's expiring in another 1 day and 20 hours. So Ken, please go. Please go for it. You'll sleep and only then you will go. Fine. You're the boss. You're the boss, Ken. You're the boss. We are here doing servant leadership now. Okay, folks, I think this is a good place to stop this episode. I will start recording the next one as soon as these guys wake up. I'm assuming Ken will go on an expedition. We'll do a few more observations the next time around. We are pretty good at this stage, to be honest. Although it may not look like one, but it's pretty good. We have mitigated 2 or 3 attacks as well. So all in all, I'll say it's a good session so far. Hope you're enjoying this gameplay from the episode today. It would be great to hear from you folks as well, so I can tailor this content and coverage, and hoping to give you the best buck for your time on the channel. Likes and subscribes and comments would be a great way to establish a connect between us. So thanks everyone. Keep safe and see you soon. Yeah.